Welcome to our first presentation of the Global Forza League. Tonight we will be racing V8 Supercars at Sonoma Raceway. We'd like to thank our sponsors, the Watchtower Comics and Collectibles out of Woodstock, Illinois, and we would also like to thank the Black Rifle Coffee Company for their participation. Tonight your hosts will be Cheshire44. Say hi, Cheshire.
How are you guys doing?
And our in-race analyst will also be Rally06 Pig, but we'll just refer to you as Rally tonight. Rally, would you like to say hi?
How we doing? I'm excited for this inaugural broadcast. Get some things ironed out and have a great time with some racing tonight. We got two great guys in the booth, gonna bring all the racing action live to you.
Thanks, Rally. Tonight I'd like to start off with talking to the series owner. His name is Mopar24. Mopar, introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about the league and what's going on with it.
How's it going, guys? Yeah, so pretty much, V8 Supercars, what's not to like about them? They're one of the best competitive leagues out there. Handful of different tracks. These cars pretty much can take any track you put them on.
They sure take a
Or does
beating
it give
too.
us that opportunity to what?
They sure take a beating too.
Yeah, they do. Heavy on the brakes. They get sideways, but you gotta be easy on them.
Yeah, one thing I thought that was interesting about them was they're not the easiest car to handle out there, and then you guys got a big group of each other racing out there and real competitive. Like, I think it calls for some good racing.
Oh yeah. No, but yeah, this first season we got going is pretty much just for testing. I pretty much just threw some random tracks in, just to see how these cars do on different services. So, we got 10 races going this first season. I think we're on race number 4 tonight. So yeah, towards the end of the season, we'll pretty much get everything calculated. We'll get a vote on which tracks we should add, which tracks we should keep, which ones some that we should toss, and then season 2 should be totally different. Maybe some prizes going towards the top 3 podium. Maybe some more sponsorship deals. Just it really depends, on the outcome and how many more people we can get.
Good. I'm glad to hear. Well, at this time, like you said, we're on race number 4, and I'd like to bring in our current points leader, Cerny. Cerny, hello, welcome to the show tonight. First off, how are you feeling with tonight's race?
Pretty confident. One of the fastest practice times. I do have a couple chasing me down. Rogue and of course Rally's always nudging me in the back here and there.
All right. And how's the car feeling? Setup wise, and with the I see that it's sun shining down on the track. How is it slick out there? Is it grippy? What's going on out there?
Very slick, especially with the level changes and sharp turns. Tight, be real tight with all the cars that we have. Hard to pass. So it'll be a pretty tough race.
All right. Alrighty.
Now, Cerny, I've got a question for you about the racing environment today.
All right.
We're getting ready to kick off qualifying. I know yourself and myself and Mopar included didn't get too much practice this afternoon. I mean, Golf mentioned the sunshine. That's it's a bit of a difference from the practice that we did yesterday. And of course, this is esports and racing on a video game, but it's weird how the physics with the game change with the weather condition. Do you think we're going to see faster times and tighter racing today, or are we going to be just as slippery with the elevation changes and curbing here at the track as we were yesterday?
I definitely think it's going to come to effect. I've actually seen a couple of guys run a whole lot faster times than they were yesterday with the overcast on the track. So It'll
And
definitely change things up.
do you think tires are going to play a role in the race today?
Oh yes, big time.
I mean, even after
Awesome.
our practice yesterday, I was noticing, tire fall off 8, 9, 10. Might have been a little premature, for myself, but it's going to be tough
Yeah.
to say what happens with the length of the race today. What pit
The
strategies
S's
are
on
going
the
to
back.
go into play?
The S's on the back, I think, are the trickiest with these cars.
The downhill section, there's a lot of weight transfer and a lot of shifting around with a tire grip. I noticed myself the right-hander on the back S's. It seems like it's a tricky turn. Seemed like Cerny was getting through it a lot better than I was yesterday. Do you have any keys to get through that turn the best? Anything that jump out to you? Or are you going to keep that close to your chest?
I keep it close. You just follow me.
Oh, there's some fighting words there.
Yeah.
I saw during practice yesterday that we did have a couple of incidences going into the horseshoe before the start-finish line. Hopefully tonight we can kind of keep those down to a minimum. I know there was a one-car incident where a driver overshot the corner, and then there was a two-car incident, but it was actually two separate incidents. One overshot the corner, hit the tire barrier on the outside of the corner, and one caught the tire barrier on the inside. It was actually quite entertaining to watch. But that horseshoe did create some exciting racing during that practice race. We saw, I think, three wide at least 2 or 3 times going up to the start-finish line, and
Yeah.
uh,
I was right in the middle of it every time.
yeah, I'm surprised that you were able to hold it together. It was it made for some good a good television. I'll tell you that right now. But Riley, I know you need to go get prepared for a race, or actually qualifying first, and I guess we're gonna take a break and we'll get qualifying going here. And we're back. So right now we're just waiting for the lobbies to load up. We're going to be getting ready to go qualifying here in just a few moments. We're going to do 3 laps, opening lap, that have a second and third lap, no pace speeds or whatever. Cerny seems to be your favorite. He is leading the points right now. Rally's been running pretty strong as of late. A couple other guys that have been running up front right now. Northern Thunder, he's a perennial favorite, especially at Sonoma. He's been pretty good. I also like Infinity Pop. Infinity Pop's been he's kind of been absent from the NASCAR for the summer league, but his seems to be rolling into this V8 Supercars and running pretty well. The racing should be quite good. The qualifying is going to be intense, but we're getting ready to roll out here in just a few moments. Alrighty, we got the field rolling off right now. They're going to make their way up through the top of the hill S's here, and on their way down to the NASCAR shortcut, as I like to call it. We got on screen right now Rogue Bandit. Rogue's been pretty good on road courses. He's pretty tough at the ovals. Looking to run pretty strong tonight. Next up, we'll have Northern Thunder. He's sure rocking that Ford. He's been pretty strong here at Sonoma on NASCAR and some of the practices. Look to him to be a front runner here early, and look to put some pressure on Cerny right off the bat. Next, you got Infinity Pop. He's one of the younger drivers in the league, and he's actually really, really good, really young, aggressive driver. Watch for him to make a splash here in qualifying. Junior, our senior driver of the league, he's pretty good veteran. He's been racing with the GFL since the beginning. Look to him to be running pretty clean laps here. Usually pretty clean driver. We'll have a lot of fun watching him try to make his way up through the field. Mopar, our series owner, he's rocking that Mercedes-Benz. Well, let's hope that he comes around and gets a good qualifying position or has a pretty decent race. He's a pretty aggressive driver to watch and he's pretty fun. Next we got Slover. Slover's been one of our NASCAR veterans. Sure likes to run these V8 Supercars. We'll see if he can make his way up to the front and see how well he qualifies here. Next we have our lead co-owner, Rally Pig. He's sitting here rocking that Holden out there. He's got the Watchtower logo sponsorship. And then our points leader, Cerny. He's sitting there driving that Mercedes-Benz. He has won every single race so far this season. I really hope that he can put a hurt into the field today. We'll see what goes on here after qualifying. We're going to follow Cerny here for a couple minutes. Let's ride along on the roof cam here at Cerny and see what's going on. We're going to pull up the track map here. It looks like qualifying is over. We'll see the results here in just a few moments. Alrighty, we got Cerny here. He just won the pole. Cerny, that was a pretty quick lap. That was faster than than we've seen in practice. How was the car? How do you feel about it?
It's feeling pretty good compared to yesterday. Do have Northern and Road chasing me down pretty quick. They're gonna put up a good fight for this race. I'm gonna have to work my butt off to keep them behind me.
Yeah, you and Thunder are first and second in points. It's going to be pretty tough to keep Thunder behind you because they during the NASCAR race that we had here over the summer, he was pretty tough to get around. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the pit strategy is going to come into play on it. So hope I can just sort it out. Maybe look out like I did the other week.
well, good luck today, and hope you keep the tires underneath it and don't burn them off too bad trying to get through them hills.
Oh yeah. I
Alrighty,
appreciate it.
good luck, and let's get this race started. Alright, let's go through the starting grid. In first,
First place, you got Cerny. You got the pole today. We just got done talking to him, and you heard how he thought the car was handling.
in second, we're gonna start. Got Northern Thunder. He's been pretty strong at this track. I hope to see him try to get around that Mercedes-Benz.
Third place, you got Rogue Bandit. He was running pretty good qualifying times. I think he's going to be one that you're going to have to keep an eye on in that black car in third place.
In fourth place, we got Infinity Pop. Infinity Pop's that young driver. He's pretty aggressive and has no problem popping a chrome horn to anybody. He's going to be my dark horse today.
If you go back in fifth place, you've got Fitter. He's never been one to really consistently run up front, but he's there a lot of times when things happen. He makes his way up there and he overcomes others' mistakes. I think he'll be one to watch out for today.
Oh, definitely. He just got his first practice race win yesterday. I do believe we posted a video of that too. I believe I'm the one who pushed him to that win.
Oh, awesome.
In sixth place, we got Rally Pig, our co-owner. He's not very strong at Sonoma, but he has been pretty consistent on road courses lately. Don't expect him to hang out in that sixth place long.
Seventh place, be our senior driver, Junior. He's going to be one to watch out for too. He's usually very consistent. He's a patient driver too, so that could help or hurt anybody.
Yeah, he's also one of the cleanest drivers out here. I don't see him staying in that far back position long.
Yeah, neither do I.
Mopar, he starts in our 8th slot. Mopar, he's our series owner for the V8 Supercars. He's usually pretty consistent. He's slightly aggressive. Watch to him make some early moves, and probably with some pit strategy, you're going to see him move up to the front. That Mercedes-Benz, man, these Mercedes are hot cars in this league, so we'll definitely have to keep an eye on him.
Following up in 9th place, you'll have Slover. He's new to the supercar V8s or the
V8 Supercars.
But he's one to. Yeah. I'm sorry. He's one to watch though. He's ran this track several times in the NASCAR. Usually very competitive in the NASCAR series, but he'll be one to watch today.
Definitely, I like him too. I'm going to keep an eye on him throughout the day. I do believe
I think it'll be interesting to watch him see if he can make his way through the field.
Oh, yeah. Well, as these guys make their way through the backstretch S's here, they're going to start double filing up after they get through that final horseshoe. Cheshire, what are your thoughts today, man? Where do you see this race playing out?
I don't know. It depends on if they can stay out of trouble, but I can see Cerny getting his nose out in the front at the beginning, and maybe you'll see drivers, learn off of him and be able to work their way up there and make it by him. And I think the race will change later on, but I think you'll see Cerny out front at the beginning.
Alrighty. Well, it looks like Cerny's going to be starting on the outside with Northern on the inside, and here we go. Green, 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 boys. Looks like Cerny's going to take the early lead through turn 1, coming up into turn 2. Oh, he bounced off of something.
Oh,
He's over in the grass. Northern takes the lead, followed by Infinity.
Rogue on the outside of Cerny's hill, and he's clear.
Alright, and it looks like they're going to make it through turn 2 and turn 3 pretty clean. They're going to come down to the NASCAR shortcut. Northern in the lead, followed by Infinity Pop, and then Cerny. Let's go on board.
Behind Cerny, you're gonna have Rogue, and they're getting the tight racing back there. As you'll look up front, Infinity's getting sideways with Cerny.
Coming down through the S's, man, they're running pretty clean right now. We're gonna keep an eye on this this battle with Cerny right now with Infinity. Oh man, Cerny's off into the grass just a little bit. Oh, there goes Infinity off into the grass. Oh, they're gonna sit here and race down to the horseshoe right now. Looks like Rowe's gonna come. Ooh. Oh, they're gonna go 3 wide through the last turn, going up to the straightaway. Holy cow! Oh, they got it all cleared out of that one. It looks like Northern's checking out right now. Let's come back here and check up with Rally, see what's going on. Group's pretty tight right now. We're gonna go through a field rundown here in just a second. Looks like Northern's...
You got Mopar in the grass right now. Mopar in the grass. He lost 3 spots right there.
Leader is
Just
Northern,
got loose on the
Cerny.
exit.
Followed by Infinity. Nope. Your leader right now is Northern Thunder, followed by Cerny, Rogue Bandit, and Rally, Infinity, Fitter, Slover, Mopar, and Junior. I was not expecting Northern to sit there and break out into this kind of a lead, but it looks like Cerny was able to break out of his... no, he's still in that little battle. Rogue is chasing him down right now.
Slover, he's made his way up to 5th place, and he's behind Rally and Infinity, working up on them. Looks like Rally might be taking off, kind of pulling away, Infinity might be pulling away from Rally a little bit. You see Rally pulling through the grass coming out of that turn.
Let's catch up with Rogue Bandit here. We're going to sit here and check out his roof cam right now. We do have roof cams on all these cameras, or on all these cars at this particular moment. Rogue looks like he's having a little bit of a difficult time getting through that last corner before the horseshoe. Oh, it looks like Rogue's going to dip into the pits and do his early mandatory pit stop.
Right, you're starting to see strategies come into play.
Ooh, lots of strategies. Looks like Cerny jumped off into the pits too.
Yep, it looks like Northern Thunder's got the lead, followed by Rally and Slover to third place with everybody pitting. So he bumped up a couple of spots as well. But I'm interested to see how everybody falls back together after everyone else's pit strategy falls through.
Oh, Northern's off into the grass, coming through the S's. And has full 4 tires off.
It's gonna hurt him.
It's gonna. And Northern dumps off into the pits.
Slover as well.
Ah, that'll put
Rally stayed out.
That'll put Rally out in the lead.
Cerny and Rogue are battling right now, getting ready to enter that hairpin, crossing the players in the pits, or the drivers in the pits. I think it's going to be close on the exit for some of these drivers. Northern was able to make it out in front of Cerny and Rogue.
Northern's a pretty good road course racer. He's also pretty tough on ovals. He pretty much dominated the rookie championship for the Cup Series earlier this summer. I know this because I hired him as my driver.
I'll tell you one thing about Northern is he's a good driver. He's a smooth driver, and even if you are able to catch him, he gives you one heck of a time getting past him. He holds his position well. He always runs well, always. But I know whenever you come up to Northern, even if you are running faster than him, he gives you a hard time passing him. It's always hard trying to pass Northern.
Oh yeah. You just gotta watch out for his fuel strategy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Rally's still staying out right now.
Rally's staying out right now. He's turning some pretty decent laps. Rally's in the lead with Northern about 3,200 feet behind him, and the Cerny's right up Northern's bumper right now. Race stats right now. Fastest lap of the race right now actually goes to Infinity Pop at a 1:15.
Rally decides to stay out again. I think he's going to push it on his first run. I think he's going to go wild. I don't think we're going to see him pit. He's already past that point that he just needs to keep going anyways. You got these guys behind you on new tires. He better go as long as he can on these ones since.
We're gonna go check back in that battle with Northern and Cerny. It doesn't even look like a battle anymore. It looks like Northern's checking out from Cerny.
Rogue and Cerny. Infinity's coming into the play too. He's right there behind him.
Could have a nice three-way battle. Maybe we'll see some of that three-wide racing that we saw yesterday during practice. These guys are just nuts. Always 100%.
Northern's just making it look easy. Ooh, he hits the grass right when I say that. He goes off the rumble strip a little bit. That might affect him a little bit.
Let's go and check back here with our veteran driver here, Junior. Let's watch him go around the track a little bit in that Nissan Altima. That Nissan Altima, man, it's got some pretty good speed on, you know, on the longer straightaways, but man, it sure looks like it's struggling through these hills. Oh, Junior just got passed by Fitter. Oh, they're trading back and forth coming down the S's.
Oh. Yeah, I've seen Junior. I watched him a little bit ago, and I keep seeing him. He's getting sideways coming out of the corners. It looks like he's dealing with a loose race car right now.
No traction control, no ABS. This is just your right foot in that V8 trying to keep traction.
Oh yeah, those things are powerful.
600 horsepower to be exact. Let's move up the field a little bit and take a look at Slover. Seems that he's moved his way up from the back of the field, and he's running 6th right now. Looking pretty good on track there.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good. Last time I looked at him, he was up closer to that field, so I'm wondering what happened to him. I bet at some point may have went off the track or lost his momentum somewhere, but he seems to be running fast laps today.
That's good. He runs for Outlaw Motorsports, which is the team that you actually run for, right, Cheshire?
Yes, that's my team in the NASCAR series. And we're hoping to have a strong run this season. So
Good. I'm glad to have you guys
Slover's
back.
one of our better road racers, so yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Slovers are actually our good road racers, so I'm pretty interested to see how he plays off today. Hopefully we can regroup back up and see him do well.
You guys will do just fine. You also got to understand these V8 Supercars have half the tire that these Cup cars that these guys are usually used to running. So.
Oh yeah, big difference.
Big difference. Looks like Rally made his pit stop and he fell back to 5th place. He's well behind that battle with the Cerny and Rogue now. And it looks like Infinity's fallen off a little bit there too.
I'll tell you what, Cerny and Rogue, they've been this close the whole 12 laps. And you're looking at Rogue, he's closer and closer now. I'm interested to see what happens here, if we see a position change or. It'll be hard, that's for sure.
Looks like Cerny's gapping him a little bit coming through that last corner before the horseshoe.
Yeah, but
Look at that lead that
there.
Northern's got. Dang. Oh, it looks like Rowe got a bunch of wheel spin coming out of the corner there. This is a fun battle to watch.
A little smoke.
I'm going to tell you something. I had that opportunity to drive most of these cars, and I'm going to tell you that Mercedes is on a rail. You got to be careful with it though, because you get those tires loose just a little bit, man, you're going around in a circle.
Oh yeah.
Looks like Cerny's using the saucy line there.
Ooh, looks like Rogue's back on his bumper again.
Yeah, Cerny's fast down the S's and through that last section, going up through turn 1, but oh sure, oh here we go. Oh, they were side by side in that corner. And this is where Cerny kind of pulls him a little bit. Let's see if Rogue will stay there.
This is a tight battle. Oh, Cerny came out wide. See Rogue put his nose in underneath. He got by him.
Oh, Rogue up to
See if
second.
he can hold it going through the corner. Looks like Cerny's going to pull around on the inside. Their wheel spin.
Looks like Cerny couldn't get the
Looks like
over-under
Rogue
on
got
that.
it.
Look at that, Rogue up to second.
That is still some close racing. I don't think you're going to see Cerny let go of that very easily.
No, sir.
Oh, yeah. There's a little bump right there. Cerny's
he's
getting sideways,
sideways.
getting some wheel spin. You said these things are hard to keep straight, so I'm seeing it.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Rogue's got about a car and a half on him now. Northern decided to punch his ticket and check out.
Oh, yeah. Northern's putting on a show today, that's for sure.
I wouldn't say a show, I'd say a clinic. We're going to fall back here and check out what Infinity's doing right now. He's coming up through turn 1, going into that turn 2 complex there, going up the hill. He looks like he's falling off that battle with Rogue and Cerny. We'll drop back to Rally. Rally looks like he's running some pretty consistent laps at this point. Probably just trying to hold a position right now. Slover in 6th.
Yeah, he's still back there. You can still see.
It looks
It don't
like
look
he's made up
fell
some
off
ground.
too much from the last time. Yeah. It don't look like he's far from the drivers in front of him.
We got Mopar in 7th right now. That Mercedes front end looks beat up. He's probably been bumping and banging with those boys in the back.
Oh yeah.
Leave it to a guy with the name of Mopar to have Duramax on the side of the car driving a Mercedes-Benz.
Right.
We got Junior in 8th. He's wheeling that Altima pretty hard. It looks like the back half of the field is starting to spread out a little bit. We'll go and check out one of my other drivers on RHR. Fitter. He's running last right now. I'm going to say this though. Fitter does run pretty consistently. He's probably having a pretty tough time with Sonoma right now, and I'm pretty sure he's swearing up and down right now that he's got to race this track.
Looks like Infinity is catching up on Cerny though. If you look. He's going to be in that group here soon. It's going to be a 3-car battle for second place, I think. He fell off through the pit stop, but I think he's starting to come back.
Yeah, we're coming up to 1 lap to go here, Cheshire. We got Northern up front, followed by... they got into each other!
Cerny and Rogue, that gives Infinity the inside. He takes off. He's in second place.
Wow!
Rogue and then Cerny.
We saw it in practice.
That just opened some doors for Infinity.
We saw this in practice, Cheshire, and I was hoping it wouldn't happen during the race, but man, it happens on the the final lap.
And I'll tell you what, Infinity was gaining on them too, so it's going to be hard for them to catch him if.
It looks like Infinity's checking out.
Oh, yeah.
looks like they're starting to gap themselves right here for second, third, and fourth. But it looks like our race leader right now is Northern Thunder coming into the horseshoe for the final time tonight. And it looks like we finally got another winner.
Hot. Yeah, Northern Thunder.
Northern Thunder's your winner.
Left him.
Infinity second. Rogue's going to come in third with Cerny right behind him. Looks like Rally's going to come in fifth place, followed by Slover. And I do believe Mopar is going to be Mopar, Junior, and Fitter. Oh, we got a tight battle here for last place. Fitter was right up on Junior's bumper there coming through that last corner, man. That was pretty good. That was a good race,
man.
Cheshire.
With coming up on 1 lap to go. I mean, that's the thing about these cars. You gotta keep watching. These things are hard to handle. You see these guys, they're giving it their all, and you've seen it for yourself. Second and third place got into each other, which opened the door for Infinity. He slid on by, and he just grabbed that silver. He grabbed it, took off. He didn't even give them a chance.
Yes, sir. That was a pretty exciting race there at the end. I thought it was going to be a freight train, just everybody following each other all the way around the track. It got interesting there at the end. But your winner tonight is Northern Thunder, followed by Infinity Pop, Rogue Bandit, Surrey in fourth, Rally in fifth, Slover. He made his way up from last place up to sixth, which is a pretty good job for him. We hope to see stronger performances, but we'll get there. Mopar finishes seventh, Junior finishes in eighth, and Fitter is ninth. We're going to go to break right now, Cheshire, and everybody, and we'll get to the driver interviews.
All right.
All right, we're back from our break. We're going to be interviewing our race winner, Northern Thunder. Thunder, good congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
How was it out there? We heard a lot, that it could have been, pretty slick conditions earlier when we talked to the pole winner. How was race for you?
It was definitely loose and tight in some places, but it was definitely very slick with the sun out today.
Good.
Were you worried when it came to pit strategy? Were you worried when that came up and you seen other cars start to go in the pits? Did you have any concern at that point, or?
No, I just kind of stick with mine. Went a little bit later, so I have a lot more tires than Cerny and them when they pit a little bit early at the end, and kind of how I pulled away from him.
Well,
right, nice.
Yeah, it was pretty fun watching you put on a clinic out there. You got your first win in V8 Supercars. Congratulations, and we're gonna go to break again, and we'll get some more drivers' reactions after this race. You guys there?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, welcome back from our break. And we just got Rally in from the race. Rally, good run tonight. We see that you ran fifth. Explain how your race went.
Personally, race did not go nearly as well as I thought it would be. I unfortunately ran a little slower than I was expecting coming out of, while everybody was cycling through their pits. I was expecting to pick up a little bit of time just by not having so any traffic in front of me. Unfortunately, that backfired a little bit and made up more time than I was able to keep on the board. So, fortunately, lost a lot of time there, and it didn't quite work out how I was expecting.
Yeah, strategy's a killer sometimes,
It's strat. I'd win a race, lose a race real quick.
Hey, at least you didn't run out of fuel.
That's always a bonus.
That's a northern thing. Anyways, Rally, seeing that you're my in-race reporter here, we've also got Rogue Bandit with us right now. Rogue, I see that you finished third. Congratulations. How'd the race go for you?
It was a pretty good race. We actually started the race in third, and we were battling up in the top three all day long. And unfortunately, me and Cerny, I believe he was the second to last lap. We came around the final corner, and Cerny tried to cut onto the inside of me, and our cars just got stuck together. And by the time we finally got the cars separated, we had already lost position. But I think it was a good race overall. You know, and we happened to finish in the same position we started, so I'd count that as a win.
Good. Well, we're going to move on to our next driver, and we're going to take a little break here until we get that driver into our little group chat here. So we're going to roll a commercial here for a minute. All right, we got Cerny with us now. Cerny, good race. You see that you finished fourth. You had a pretty good battle there for second. That was some pretty tight racing there for several laps.
Yeah, I caught one of the curves coming out of the S's and kind of sent me towards the wall, so tried to save it the best I could. Then got tied up with Rogue there towards the end and kind of pretty much ruined both of our races, but heck, he finished pretty good, and we were able to hold it up front, so happy overall, but could have done better.
Yeah. That's it's kind of a shame that we saw lots of problems in practice going through that corner. You know, I guess it is what it is, right? Bradley, you got anything to add?
You know, it was like Cerny said, it was a tough race. That corner itself, you know, it's probably one of the toughest on the track in these cars, and unfortunately, it seemed like it caught a lot of people out tonight. Me, you know, as well. Probably 3 or 4 times I went through that corner and just happened to pop a little bit too far outside. Luckily avoided the tire wall, but caught a little bit of grass on the exit, and you know that's a big acceleration zone coming down that hill. And if you screw up the turn coming into that acceleration zone, it's it's tough to recover from it.
Yeah. That track is just a nightmare. I'm kind of glad that we're moving past it now. Alrighty, well,
You know, hey, we've got a big track coming up next week, and it's not going to be forgiving either. So don't count out next week either.
next week's probably going to be just as fun as this week, right?
Always.
Alrighty, gents. Well, tonight's race was pretty entertaining from our spectator spot up in the booth, and for myself, Golf McLaren F1, and for Cheshire 44, this has been a production of the GFL, and have a good night.